This is Akoyikoyi Healthy Habits, COVID-19 Awareness. It is a presentation that describes healthy habits, or things we can do every day to promote good health within our communities and families, especially those of Akoyikoyi. These habits will help us whether COVID-19 exists on our island or not. So please listen carefully and enjoy. One of the most important things that every one of us can do is to wash our hands. Please, if possible, wash your hands with running water and soap for at least 20 seconds. Washing your hands is incredibly important because you touch so many things with your hands. You touch your cell phone, you touch your face, you touch a desk, and all of these things can have germs on them, good and bad. So it's important to follow these steps. Wash your hands, lather with soap, scrub for at least 20 seconds, rinse, and dry them in the air. Wear a mask. Wearing a mask is important because when we breathe, talk, and sing, for example, little droplets leave our mouths and nose, which can spread germs and sickness through the air. Masks help prevent that spread. So, masks are good. Please help your child to remember their mask and to wash it after each use as well. Social distancing, or staying 6 feet apart from others, is also really important. This is because if you're far away from someone, the droplets from their mouth and from the air cannot reach you as easily. So it's important to maintain this distance. We're going to be doing this in a lot of ways at school this year. We're going to have the desks separate from each other, distanced from each other. We're going to ask students to also follow these rules as we come into school, during the day, and after school. So if you see your friend across the way, you can definitely wave to them, but please maintain at least 6 feet of distance. Here are some other important habits to help us stay healthy. Make sure to clean your dishes and use utensils if possible. If not possible, make sure to wash your hands very thoroughly before and after you eat. But washing dishes is also important because the dishes that we use can have potentially bad germs on them, which can spread to others. This is a very important one. Do not share water bottles. We're going to be using this at Akoyikoyi. Do not share water bottles with other people because then they can directly have your germs, which can have bad things such as sickness that will spread to them. And so we're asking that our students do not share water bottles at school. We also recommend that you eat fruits and vegetables, things that are really healthy for your body, so that your body can help fight sickness, no matter what type of sickness it is. We recommend things like uch, or nu, or mango. Try to eat things locally that will help support your healthy system. Also fish. Fish is really good for your body. So try to eat these things that will help you to maintain good health. Try not to touch your face. As human beings, we have this reaction that we like to touch our face for lots of different reasons. Our nose, our eyes, our mouth. But sickness can enter from the germs on our hands when we touch our face. So please don't touch your face. I know it's really hard not to, but practice this both at home and at school so that you can avoid spreading germs from other places to your own body. Sneeze and cough into your elbow. All of the water droplets, the things that come out of your mouth, and the germs that come from your body will spread to many other places and people. So it's really important that you cough and sneeze into your elbow. This is a practice that we are going to be encouraging at school for the students to cough and sneeze into their elbows. Another part of social distancing is not being in big groups. This is hard, for example, when we have a big group of school students, but that's why we have the schedule that we're going to have. Especially trying to avoid being in big groups of people you don't know who aren't your family is really important. For example, don't get in a truck with a lot of people that you don't know, because those people might have germs that your body is not used to. Which is why it's also important that we stay with our family and try not to be with a lot of other people or strangers that we don't really know. because these people may have come in contact with a lot of sickness, and we don't want to be sharing with lots of people in big groups. Another recommendation is to keep staying clean, keep taking showers, do things that you would normally do to stay healthy. So keep showering, use soap, keep yourself clean and healthy in all of the ways that we usually do as well. Finally, when you live with a lot of people, it's important to sleep head to toe, as you can see in this picture, because when you're head to head, sickness can spread more easily. And so it's important to sleep head to toe or head to foot. It's also especially important that if someone is sick, that you try to keep them separate from everyone else. For example, put up a curtain, try to put them in another room so that they are isolated. Also, remember to call the school if your child is sick so that we know that they're not coming in. And if you ever have a medical emergency, always call 911. Don't be afraid to get help. Go to the doctor and go to the hospital. Here are a couple of questions that we answered during this presentation, some things to think about. Thank you very much for watching this presentation. Kinisou chapur, thank you so much for watching this presentation. We really are encouraging everyone in the Akoyikoyi family to stay as healthy as possible during this time. So please follow these ways to stay healthy and encourage your family, your relatives, your friends, your neighbors, and your community to do the same. Kinisou.